I just have two really quick questions for Ms. Smith, which she can answer with a yes or no. Ms. Smith, if we were to double the amount of money available to the providers but give it to someone not named Planned Parenthood, would you be okay with that?
I would have to know who it was going to and whether they were quality.
Anyone not named Planned Parenthood.
Not anyone, no.
Anyone who's qualified to provide services.
If they provide high-quality services to low-income people in the same way that Planned Parenthood does, frankly, yes, I don't have any.
So you're okay with us defunding Planned Parenthood as long as the money goes somewhere where it can do the most amount of good for the same group of people? Yes. You're okay with Congress defunding Planned Parenthood? Not
in the current environment where there is no one able.
And if there were, would you be okay with it?
If there were, yeah, it would be a different world, and yes, then you could fund that organization.
So if we can identify service providers that meet that same quality of care, not named Planned Parenthood, you'll support the Republicans in defunding Planned Parenthood?
I don't know that you and I will agree on who those people are, and I would have to.
Sure. How about we just try? How about why don't we do that?
If you're asking me a hypothetical question, there was.
Yeah, I'll double the money as long as it doesn't go to the folks who donate money to Democrats' Planned Parenthood. We'll double the amount of money available as long as it doesn't go to Planned Parenthood. How's that?
As long as it doesn't go to Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood today is the institution that provides the best, highest quality care to women in this country, across this nation, in cities, in low-income areas where these services are unavailable to them.
They're also the target of videos that are barbaric and heinous and subhuman. So as long as we can get that same level of care and do it through an entity not named Planned Parenthood.
As a very small part of their services, and this is why you oppose them, and that is the only reason you oppose them.
You have no idea why. I was voting to defund Planned Parenthood, with all due respect, Professor, before the videos ever showed up.
I wasn't talking about the videos.
Well, I don't think we know each other well enough for you to assign a motive to what I'm doing.
I think vice versa, and vice versa.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. Just to.
Can you use my home email rather than this one when you need to contact me directly? Why did you say that?
Because Allison Taylor, the author in the email chain, was a friend, and I believe that a personal friend should use personal email.
All right. Is there a exception for personal friends in the Federal Records Act?
Sir, as I've already stated, my intention was to comply with the Federal Records Act.
That wasn't my question, actually. Is there an exemption or an exception that you're aware of for personal friends? That's a simple, it's not a complicated question. Are you aware of an exception to the Federal Records Act for personal friends, yes or no?
The Federal Records Act the intent is to make sure that official government business is captured in official government accounts.
Well, what she was emailing you, would you consider that to have been official government business?
As I said earlier, sir, she had requested through official channels a meeting for her employer.
And do you think that was a personal meeting or a meeting in your professional capacity as the administrator?
The meeting was being handled through professional channels.
All right, so it was a professional email that she sent to you, and your response was, contact me on my personal email.
No, the response included saying that we would work to set up the meeting, and what I say is if you need to contact me directly, this is a friend talking to another friend.
Is it possible that a friend could contact you about official business? Is that possible?
It's certainly possible.
Well, it clearly has to be possible because that's what's happened here.
Well, I'm happy to answer the question, sir. I would say yes. It's
okay. So why would there be an exception for friends to use your personal email, even if it might be official government work?
Sir, friends use personal email. If there's official government work involved, then under EPA policy, I would then have to forward it in to an official account so that it could be captured for record-keeping and archiving purposes.
Well, Ms. Jackson, I'm sure you can see how a skeptical reader of that email might reach another conclusion, wouldn't you?
I think that if someone has the intent to see something more there, that's fine, but the email talks about a meeting being scheduled through official channels.
Right, and she used the Richard Windsor email, and she didn't have any trouble getting to you through that email. And your response was, can you use my home email rather than this one when you need to contact me directly?